but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here's some real power at the plate. Cal Raleigh. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through that one for strike two. Just underway here at Fenway. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Now the third baseman, Brendan Donovan. In the air out to center. And it falls. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here's Josh Naylor.
Yeah.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Man at second. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss. And
yo, good shit. Good shit, Mojo.
Roman Anthony digs in now.
The designated hitter, number 19, Roman Anthony.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Comes up empty.
Well, he's been aggressive right out of the box, and a smart pitcher is going to play off of that, especially when you get to 2 strikes.
Out to short, and it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
In the dirt. Here's the 0-2. And he pops up the bunt. Tosses to first. 1 gone, bottom half of the first. So now with 1 away and a man at second. Now batting Jarren Duran. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 down. Here's Contreras now. Swing and a pop-up. Young under it. And that is that. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for Seattle, Julio Rodriguez. Next offering is fouled back. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Now here is Dominic Canzone. That one missed. In the air to left center. Duran settles under it. He's there. He's got it. And there's one down. So now the DH spot, Rob Refsnyder. Late with the swing there.
In the on-deck circle, you really use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
This one in the air right field. And it gets by him. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. So two in scoring position with one out. Leo Rivas up next for the Mariners. Fly ball down the line. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. 2-on. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Out towards right center field. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Both runners tagging. He's in there. And they lead by 2. Now it's the second baseman, Cole Young.
Let's go.
First pitch swinging. Check swing called strike.
Good shit. That was a coin. Clip this.
All you got to do is concentrate and execute this.
And I did a perfect swing and then took the ball.
Back into the dugout.
In the dirt, but kept close. Runner holds. Count goes to 1-2.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And there's a ball. Got him swinging. They limit.
That shit crazy, yo.
Bottom of the second. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Late on that fastball. That one fouled off. And that's outside. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ceddanne Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on.
1-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Bunts it in the air. And that's the inning. Back here at
Hancock is a monster.
man, Randy Arozarena. This one in the air, center field.
Yeah, I saw that eating it earlier. I told him I'm not playing with nobody. Fucking bums. Got my new earpiece. I'm ready.
To hit. He's 0 for 1. Right through there for a strike. Raleigh, the former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he's a former home run derby champ.
He's clipping the top. He's getting that top. He's trying to jam me up. I see what he's trying to do.
Got him swinging.
Yo, what is this game with this
4
shit?
strikeouts. 2 down, bases empty. Brendan Donovan.
This so good. I'm missing a whole ball, yo. What the fuck?
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. And that'll do it.
What is he saying though? That's a go today? 3. He was 4.5 last week. Damn, only 3.5. I guess he think he ain't a strikeout pitcher, probably.
But it's a foul ball.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time. And that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I know this, but he didn't do it, so this might be a bounce back game for him.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Because he didn't strike nobody out the first game. He did the innings, though.
Pitch misses, and the count is 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Roman Anthony getting ready to hit.
That's how boy was when you.
In the air, left field. Fair ball. Around first and hustling for second. Here comes the throw. In safely.
Yeah, that's how to read it. So I respect it.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
If I were him, I wouldn't feel like I have to throw fastballs for strikes at this point. We've seen this offense.
That's strike 3.
Get on the fuck out of here.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Josh Naylor. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Foul ball.
Yo,
there.
damn it, man. That was a fucking homer right there. That came down.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Cuts and misses. It's a
That's my fault. Anxious.
And now it's Julio Rodriguez. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Look out. That fastball drilled him. 1 down. Dominic Canzone up next for the Mariners. Carrying well. It's off the top of the wall. The relay throw. But he's in there.
Oh, okay. You see how it's nationally? Hold on, we don't talk about it. Finish this game.
I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Ref Snyder in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Ref Snyder tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Ed Drummond right on it says he held up. 2 on, 1 out. Misses the sweeper.
Base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if
Robert Snyder ready to fucking get this shit out.
That's a strikeout. Woody Keller says he won a round. And here is Leo Rivas.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
And that's the 3rd out.
He should have been before that. Get the fucking head.
Bottom of the 4th, stepping in for Boston, Jarren Duran.
Duran.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. And the tying run is on base.
Waste no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Here's a swing and a drive left field. He knew it. A two-run blast. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-1. Abreu batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. That one not close. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Raleigh whips it to first. He's out. 2 outs, base is empty. And stepping in for Boston, Ceddanne Rafaela. Swings through that one. Foul ball. And that's a strikeout looking. Strikeouts in this one. Ready now for the 5th inning. And stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. That one fouled off. The 0-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Check swing called strike. Strike one.
That was a check.
Swings and misses at the sweeper.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Now the Mariners catcher, Cal Raleigh.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. And a base hit. And it'll be runners at second and third, only 1 away.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. Kind of your classic jam shot blooper right there. Made a good pitch on the inside.
Ripped on the ground to second, tosses to first, and that's an out. And now it's Josh Naylor, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That one hops off the wall. 1 run will score. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
Everything came together for him. You see a ball come off the bat like that, you know it was pretty much a perfect swing. And for me, I start wondering, and I'm looking on the computer, what was the
slings to first. They limit.
That's some bullshit.
Back now at Fenway. So stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer. And he swings through that one.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Toss to Naylor, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Here's the catcher, Carlos Narvaez. Swings through the sweeper.
Oh, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
Swing and a miss. Missed that by a mile. And the count is 0-2. In the air, right field, Canzone. On his way over, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 down. Back to the top of the lineup. Now here's the Red Sox DH, Roman Anthony. That one blasted deep to right, and that's got extra bases written all over it. And he makes the grab. And that'll do it.
Makes the grab. He did a job. So your ass is out there.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Check swing called strike.
What the fuck? I ain't checked up.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. In now is the Mariners DH, Rob Refsnyder. 1 for 2. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Too early. That was too early. I've seen that.
Out to center. Takes it in for the out. Leo Rivas will hit next. And first offering is
That should never go down the middle of the course.
2 down, nobody on. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Lifted in the air down the left side. And that is that. Back here at Fenway. The new pitcher in the game, Jose A. Ferrer.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Not the best swing that time from the first round pick.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Jarren Duran up next for the Red Sox.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. The 0-1. Puts a bunt down. Young. It's safe at first. The bunt single.
Up next for the Red Sox,
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. Fouled off. He was late. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Got him. 2 out. And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one. Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-2. Lays down a bunt to the right side. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Top of inning number 7, and stepping in for the Mariners, Cole Young. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. On the ground, right side. Meyer gets it to first, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Back to the top of the order now. Randy Arozarena up next for the Mariners. And that's in the dirt. And it's 1-0. In the air, right field. And that's got extra bases written all over it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And a couple of quick outs. Now the number 2 hitter, Cal Raleigh. That one ran inside, almost got him. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here.
Fuck out of here with that goofy shit.
Circle the bases.
My time,
And
Charlie.
they had a run. It's 4-2. Here's the
Cal ain't been hitting nothing.
third baseman, Brendan Dunn. Giovanni Moran gets handed the rock out of the pen. He's into the game with the bases empty. And a foul ball. Donovan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. No swing. Earl Hendricks with the call. 2 down, nobody on. A little out front there as he swings through.
Fuck.
Hacks and misses. It's a
That's the fuck out here with that goofy shit.
set for the last half of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. And the 0-2. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Ceddanne Rafaela now at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Strike 2. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And now 3-1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Swings and misses. Back here in Boston. We go to the 8th. Josh Naylor digs in now.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Ball.
That one missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count. Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
That one misses, and the count's full. Swings and misses, struck him out. Digging in, Julio Rodriguez. Hammered down the right side, but foul. And a swing and a miss. Pitch misses. Ball one.
Excellent arm action on that two-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one hit to right. And that's got extra bases written all over it. 2 down. So digging in, Dominic Canzone. 1 for 3. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter. Victor. Robles trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Johan Oviedo gets the call from the pen.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
This one in the air center field. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Leading off, Carlos Narvaez.
The catcher.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Gabe Spire.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and
Ball
close.
1, up.
There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Ball.
Gets him to chase after that one.
The high fastball, particularly for young hitters, can be hard to lay off of because you see it so well at eye level, but it's really hard to catch up and get that top hand to work on time.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. And that's ball 4. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So back to the top of the order. Now it's going to be Roman Anthony.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Late swing, foul to the left. Going 2 now. Bunts it towards the mound. Toss to Naylor. 1 gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now with 1 away and a man at second. And the batter now, Trevor Story. Ball 1, no strikes.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Ball, no.
2-0. Sliced hard but foul. 2-1 now. Next offering is outside.
Just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Swings through that one for strike 2. And the tying run is on base.
What?
Jerry Duran steps to the dish in a big spot. Up and in, and that's ball 1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Swing and a miss. And the count even at 1. That one lifted to left. Arozarena gets there. He's under it. 2 away. 2 aboard, 2 outs. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilson Contreras. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Well, you can't offer it that pitch in an 0-0 count. It's a strike, but not every strike is a good strike early in the count.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good take.
Blows the high heat past him.
Get the fuck out of here.
We go to the 9th, and now for Seattle, Rob Refsnyder. The Mariners going with a pinch hitter, Luke Raley. Luke Raley.
I'm probably fucking buggy. Tell you how to
Oviedo, a righty that throws with power. He was born in Cuba. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that one hammered way back there. Out of here.
Let's go, Luke.
Solo shot.
Let's go, Luke.
First pitch swinging.
Give up a home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Next offering down low and in the dirt.
No, that's too high. That's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Out to short, Story. Whips it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. And up next for Seattle, Cole Young.
Second baseman, Cole Young.
Fouled off left side.
Holy go.
The 0-1. And a swing and a miss there. That missed by a lot. Ball 1. Got him looking. Went back to
That looked like it was going on to this shit.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. Two down, bases empty, but 1 run across here at the top of the 9th. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
You on down with a fight, Rosie. Come on, Rosie.
Nobody on. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Fenway, bottom 9. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. There's a swing and a miss. That one catches the corner for a strike. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground right side, and it goes just foul. Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Here at the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Ceddanne Rafaela, the next to hit. And there's a foul ball. Outside low. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And that's too high. Trying to move him over here. Young to first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Y'all just put it in play.
Yo, how the fuck this nigga? Munoz.
Next to hit, Marcelo Meyer. Swinging a foul out of play. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. The tying run at the plate. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one way inside.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Only one out left for the Red Sox. Carlos Narvaez now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. They're down to their final strike. Bunts it straight back to the mound. And this game is over.
Well, this was a tightly played game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
And your final score, 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
There's nothing colder than your shoulder when you're dragging me along like you do, like you do. And then you switch up with no warning and you kiss me like you want it. How rude, how rude. But I kinda like it anyways. I don't mind if this is gonna take a million days. I know you'll come around to me eventually. If you sit back, relax, enjoy my company, my company.